Funhouse.
The Funhouse was released in 1981 and was directed by Tobe Hooper, and it tells the story of a group of teenagers who break into a carnival for a nice overnight spree of fun, but they soon realize that there's some disfigured serial killers waiting to pick them off, one by one. Okay, so The Funhouse, directed by Tobe Hooper. I like Tobe Hooper as a director. I mean, he did Poltergeist, he did the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Both are magnificent films. So yeah, when I decided to review The Funhouse, I just saw this movie for the first time earlier this year, and I rewatched it again for this segment, and I will say it's no Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it's definitely no Poltergeist, but it's a good movie. It's a really fun slasher. The production design is easily the star of the film. The carnival looks awesome. It's the atmosphere, like the lighting just brings a lot to the atmosphere. It really helps the carnival stand out. It's a wonderful setting. The setting is really put to great use in this film. And also, I like the characters too. The characters are all fun. Even the killers. The killers are cool. They're cool looking. I like the makeup on them. They look neat. And they're pretty scary too. Like say if I was in their situation, I'm like, hell, fuck no, I'm out of here. That's what I'd be like. Now, I will say the kills are not anything special. Like, if you're, like, because this is an early 80s slasher movie, you would expect it to go hard, like something like The Prowler, or Pieces, or to some extent Sleepaway Camp, but no, it's not that. It's pretty tame. There's no gore in this movie, so think of it more like the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but without really the brutality. Like, this is a much tamer slasher movie than even that. But that being said, the kills are still fine. Even though you don't really get the gore, you still do get a little bit of creativity there. So, yeah, as a slasher movie, the kills kind of underwhelming, but they do get the job done in the end. And the kills aren't really the star of the movie anyway, even though it is a slasher film. It's the atmosphere, the lighting, and the setting that really sets the mood for this movie. When it comes to mood, this movie excels. I love this movie for that. Tobe Hooper did a great job at directing this film. He knew what the fuck he wanted to do with this, and he nailed it. Now, I will say, besides the underwhelming kills, this movie does have a bit of a pacing problem. This movie does take a while to get going, and while I have no problem with slow burn horror, but when it comes to this movie and just how crazy it does get, I do wish this movie would have moved at a faster pace. There are several scenes that linger for a really long time. And I think this movie could have used from a bit of a speed boost. Like, just speed this movie up, spice it up, make it go faster, make it more of a fast-paced horror thrill ride, something like that. But in the end, I love The Funhouse. It's a damn good slasher. Tobe Hooper really did a great job with it. I like the characters. The killers are awesome. It has a great mood, great atmosphere. It's everything you want in a horror film. Even though when it comes to the slasher element, it does leave a bit to be desired. But in the end, I will give The Funhouse a B+.